I knew it would do that. Put this damn thing here, and then you can't do nothing with it. I don't know what all them things are. I have no idea. See if anybody wants to come in. I don't know how you can put chats up and keep them up. That's what sucks. Anyhow, welcome to tonight's TNT Live with 420M. Uh, one of the T stands for token, so let me take care of that part here real quick. Get me a nice little toke. Yeah, I'm old school. I don't carry paraphernalia. Reason being is here in another week, or well, in a few days. Well, matter of fact, come Monday, I'll be in the illegal state, Topeka. I'll be in Kansas, so I can't have any real cannabis I got to have either Delta 8, Delta 9, or hemp flower. I still have some hemp flower, so I'm good on that. It's been a while since I've had to smoke the hemp flower, so it won't hurt me for a few days because within 4 to 5 days, I'll be down in Oklahoma, and I'll be there a couple of days, and it's legal. Then I'll go down to Texas, and it's not legal there, but I'll only be there a little while. Then I head to Arizona and New Mexico and all that, and it's legal out there, so uh, not bad at all. Won't hurt to go a couple of days or a week or whatever uh, without smoking every day. How's that? I get in these legal states, I smoke every day. So it's actually kind of a little cool when you go in the illegal states. Ain't that right, Jack? Come here, bud. Yeah. Come say hi to everybody. Yeah. Oh. They may not be watching now, but they'll watch it later. Yes, they will. They see my good boy. Huh? This is Jack for anybody that don't know. He's been with me almost 13 years, thereabouts. And he don't want you to forget about his pretty little girlfriend. She's been with me just over a year. She's 2 years old. Huh. Yeah, that's your pretty girlfriend, ain't it? Huh? Can I have your girlfriend? He says no. He says no. Huh. My bestest buddies, both of them. Yeah. Poor Jack. He ain't gonna be around very much longer, I don't think. He's getting way up there in age. Kinda like me. Having her will ease the pain. My little baby. Ah, my little 2 year old. Having you will ease the pain because you're so pretty. Look at them pretty eyes. They're so big. Big and pretty. You got big pretty eyes. Oh, wonder if we get a couple more people on here tonight. That'd be pretty cool. Um, the YouTube thing's kind of screwy. Some people are having trouble with it. Some people aren't. I don't know why, but when I end it, it automatically puts it on private video. Then I have to go in and find it and change it back to public. I'll get better at it and be able to do it quicker and all, but that's kind of a bummer. uh, I thought I changed it on the other one earlier, and it doggone it. Oh, there we go. Damn it, Jim. Hey, what's up there, Mr. Frankie? I can't get rid of. You may not have a black box, but I know what that black box was. It's a damn thing. It tells you to learn more about going live. And every time the messages come up, it comes up. And if I hit it, it takes me to another place. And it only comes up when I'm live, so that's kind of stupid. Because if I hit it, it's going to kick me out. You know, this will still be live, but I go to another page. It don't make sense to me. So anyhow, maybe the more subscribers I get, the more better they'll treat me. Or I'll just go back to the app. I almost got the laptop out, and I said, what the heck? I don't feel like fooling with it. I didn't have to move far at all. City ordinance, you can't sleep on the city streets, but you can private property. There's a dispensary mile and a half down the road, and I was going to go down there. A lady named Liberty told me to go down there, and I walked over to get some gas from a generator. I was talking to the guy, and he said that they shut the gate at 9 o'clock. They probably couldn't, let me because you'd be locked inside their gate. And he says, I just park out there. So that's cool. I got a nice place I can park for the evening. He gave me his name and phone number. He said he's the supervisor at the store and whatnot, man, or whatever. So any trouble, just call him. So that's cool. He said one night's no problem. And I thanked him, said that's cool. Matter of fact, he just comped me a soda when I went in there too. So really, really, really cool. Really cool. Going to definitely stay one more day tomorrow. Um, Hopefully I'll get a few donations up tomorrow. Didn't do too well today for the fuel tank. I did for the head. I mean, I got about a gram of Keith that I get to enjoy until Sunday night. Because Sunday night, I'm going to head towards Topeka Monday morning, and I can't have anything with me. So the little bit that I've got, I got between now and Sunday to get rid of it. So I think that can be done, or as usual, I'll leave it. This time I could leave it with a friend if I had any, but I don't think I have any left. Ain't that right, Lou? I just had that one little incident with the cops today, and then the city guy. I thought the city guy, and he was asking about the shirts, or he's selling them basically, but he did that nonchalantly. But he was even cool. He asked about the petition and took the QR. I thought that was cool, you know. So, oh, I'll be higher than a kite. Yeah, yeah, you know that. You know that. Heck, private property in my home, there's no law against it. No law against it. Was not in this state. Um, Not in this state. So you got to enjoy while you can. That's why I say, come Monday, I'll be ready to take a break. I'll be ready to take a break. I've been in a legal state long enough that, yeah, I really, it would do me good to take a couple of week break easy. It would. And I'm fixing to. Just, just flat hemp flower. I don't want none of the Delta. Uh, if I can just have the hemp flower, I'll be fine. I really don't want no THC. I want to kind of, clean up my receptors. Uh, oh yeah, I think by tomorrow night I won't have any left. You know, and see Sunday, I might not stay here Sunday. Uh, Heck, I may hook up with Doug, and us party with what little I got left or whatever if I got any left. So if there's a will, there's a way. We always can. Hey, everybody, feel free to type in on comments if you like there, and I'll know you're here. Anybody that's there. Um, I'm on the mobile, so I can only see comments when you type, and then they disappear. So if it takes a second to see your comment, please forgive me. So far, Frankie's the only one commenting, which that's cool. But this is just as much talking and token for you guys and girls as it is me. Please hit the like button. That would be wonderful. And if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. If you press the little bell emblem, it will notify you when I go live, because I'll try and go live on YouTube instead of Facebook when the cops and stuff approach now. I didn't know I could actually go live on YouTube yet. So hello, Michelle, how you doing? So that's why I did it on Facebook, because I looked up and all of a sudden I had two cop cars pulling up in back of me, and I'm so used to going to Facebook and live on it. But I am going to try real hard to do those on YouTube, because if I do them on YouTube, I can share them on Facebook. But that 20-minute video to put on YouTube, I got to record it and then download it to YouTube. Not saying, nah, the weed nowadays don't give you munchies, Frankie. Hey, and Michelle, I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Um, uh, other than no money, but that's everywhere. Um, yeah, I didn't do worth a darn on donations today. But I did get a little bit of smoked teeth. That's cool, but it don't put gas in the tank. But still, it's cool. I haven't had none, and that shit's expensive and whatnot. So I do appreciate it, and I will put it to good use this evening and tomorrow evening and stuff. Yeah, definitely, because I got to get rid of it before Sunday, before I leave here. So we'll make sure that I enjoy it or share it with some friends, whatever. It's only about a gram, but it is super potent. It's it's not hash. It's what they call the keef. You can get joints uh, sprinkled with keef on the outside. They rub oil on it, cannabis oil, and then they sprinkle the keef on the outside. What it is, if you got a grinder and it knocks off that fine stuff, little crystals and all that, it falls down in the bottom of your grinder. And you unscrew the very bottom, you got a powdery substance in there. And after a while, it builds up and builds up. That's what that chunk was, keef. Me, I had 2 hits of it after I got it. Third one would be like indica in the couch. So I think it is indica, or made mostly with indica. Might be a hybrid, but if I took the third hit, oh, I would have put a sign on the door that I'm taking a nap, in a couple hours. So it's pretty good. But, I do have the fuel to make it to Pica, but it's not looking good after that. One thing I have in my favor is next Wednesday my check comes in, and of course I'll have $400 again to travel on, or whatever I have to do with it. But it goes back into the mission as always. So we'll just see what we can do. along the way. Um, Let me try and think of something. See if nobody's asking no questions or anything. Um, all right, you see the mess I dealt with. Oh yeah, I did. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. My messages don't stay up here, and if I turn away when someone's popped up, I don't see it. I have to remember to keep checking it every once in a while like that. Yeah, I seen that mess. Wow, but it's something that rose, the box and all. Thank you, thank you, Michelle. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, to see that rose in the box and all, like nothing happened to it. That's cool. That reminds me of like when you hear about a building burning or something in the Bible, everything else around it was burnt except the Bible, the word, and that's immediately what I thought of when I seen your post and the rose there. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, Michelle. I got it. It popped up. That's what I was talking about. Thank you so much. That really, really helps a lot. Thank you. Um, me and the fur babies. Thank you. Ah, goodness. Um, but I did have a few. Hey, we always need to pray. We always need to pray. Uh, we're going to have our trials and tribulations and stuff. I mean, look what I deal with. I mean, look what I deal with. And I think it's to test our strength, our faith, our patience, all that. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate everything you all do for me. You know what I mean? And helping me get back home and stuff, that means so much. You know, um, that people just don't say, oh, well, you're going off the road. Who cares? La da da. It means so much that people are going to actually help me work my way back and maybe get another vehicle or whatever. I don't know. This is like a whole new part of the journey or a chapter in the life of 420 Jim to me, because for the last 10 years I've always been thinking and heading somewhere to try and get people to sign a petition and where next and this and look for events and whatnot. And now I don't have to do that, and I'm not doing that. I'm just There's a couple things I definitely want to do. I definitely want to stop in Topeka and get served papers. And I definitely want to stop in Salina, because if they missed me in Topeka, they said they'd be in Salina. But the real reason I'm stopping in Salina is two other reasons. Three, if you really look at it. One would be Tom, the veteran that I gave this cannabis to a couple years back, and he gave back to me. Um, and then Walt and Betty. I didn't get to see them last time through and whatnot, but they're really good friends of mine, and they live in Salina or near it, and I want to see them. Oh, absolutely, Michelle. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And we always have that choice. I can wake up, I can see BS from my and whatnot, and I either can let that make me angry for the day and this, that, and the other, or upset me and whatnot, or I can just laugh at it and make my day a happy day. And we forget that. Yeah, at first when that mess and then Kevin went over, da da da. But once you just put it past you and whatnot, can't let that ruin your day. You say some prayers, put on some good music, whatever, and turn that day around. When I used to drive tow truck, I used to have to calm a lot of people down, mainly the women. Um, they'd be all upset about the car and whatnot. And I tell them, hey, cars can be replaced. You're sitting here in the tow truck with me being drove home and whatnot. You're not in an ambulance. You don't have a severed arm or this, that, and the other. And I mean, some gnarly wrecks that people live through and stuff. Hey, Jack. Oh, Jack Heron. Well, yeah. Well, I'm sure that's not the real Jack Heron, because the real Jack Heron passed away. But How you doing, Jack Hare? Hey, John. Hey, brother. How you doing? Uh, Jack Hare's uh, wife used to follow my page and stuff, and then when it got taken down because of my name, um, she hasn't followed me back since. Hey, wow, we got 8 people on here tonight. Hey, feel free to questions, comments, concerns, anybody. I'm glad you're great, John. I mean, I'm really great. Um, other than finances, of course. Like I say, I made a little bud today, or Keith, but no finances, but that's cool. Good Lord could bless me tomorrow. And I've got fuel to get to Topeka, so I'm not stuck or nothing, you know what I mean? And like I say, my check comes in next Wednesday, so even if I have to wait around the next Wednesday, after I get to Topeka, I will get down the road a little bit farther. Um, but really, really, really blessed. Um, to peak, if everything works out, I'll be here. Um, I am the Emperor of Hemp. There you go. Well, okay. Jack Hare, the original Jack Hare was what was yes, yes, yes. Granted, granted, yes. But Ross Don Meeks and 420 Jim back in 20, I think it was 15. It could have been 14. Oh, I remember the permit said 15. That's right. I just showed it. Ross Don Meeks and 420 Jim held the first cannabis event ever done at Mount Rushmore, and it was a tribute to Jack Hare, the Emperor of Hemp. So I'm glad you come back from the dead to be on here with me. I feel very honored. But I mean, your name can be Jack Hare and all, and I hope you're educating that you're like Jack Hare. I mean, he was a wonderful, great guy. I never got to meet him, but man, I loved his documentary. I love his story, all that. Oh, okay. Well, see, I have trolls, so I expect that. I expect that, and the real Jack Hare wouldn't be in hell anyway. So and my people on Facebook, they're so used to trolls that it don't bug us at all. It don't bug us at all. And you know, no, no, no. They tend to make it entertaining. Oh goodness sakes! Yeah, I didn't you know that about me, Mister Jack Hare? Yep, I had the amphitheater there at the bottom of Mount Rushmore. Um, Shit, if I had my other computer fired up, I'd show you a permit. But I shared it just the other day on my Facebook. Go down my Facebook page a little bit, and you can see me holding the permit, the very first permit given for a cannabis event in Mount Rushmore. It was 2015. Um, Ross Don Meeks, for those that don't know anything about her and her husband was busted and put in prison. I think her husband got 15 years, she got 10, marijuana, money laundering, a few other things like that. Well, she's the first person to ever win the rights to testify in front of a jury her rights to cannabis under her religious rights. And she won that. Well, they didn't tell her that from what I understand. She went back and finished out the 2 years that she really didn't have to do. But while she was finishing them 2 years out, the Rastafarians heard of her case, took it to court, and won their religious rights to cannabis and hemp. You want a good something to check out, or if you don't know what I'm talking about, and Jack Hare there, uh, go and search U.S. government versus Meeks, Meeks, not Florida, not Georgia, not that. U.S. government versus Meeks, Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. It blew me away when I met that young lady, and she helped me so much to get the Mount Rushmore event set up and off. Could have never done nothing without her like that. And what a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful lady, you know. And when she come out of prison, she went and kind of went underground for like 15 years. And I don't blame her, you know. I don't blame her at all. And I was sitting there in Rapid City, South Dakota, and I met her out of the blue. She come up, introduced herself and stuff. Anyhow, months later, I pulled her permit and I asked her to be my co-host, and she did. And the whole thing was it was a tribute to Jack Herer, and I got pictures of all that. One day I'll do that on my story time at noon, and I'll pull up the permit. I'll pull up pictures from Mount Rushmore and stuff like that, and I'll do that in the story time. But see, I like people that say things like that, because see, now that tells me, you know, I got to tell you a little bit of story about the Mount Rushmore. I'll tell you something else that a lot of people might not know about Mount Rushmore. That amphitheater down there is awful damn expensive. And I didn't know shit about nothing. I didn't know that I could request to, you know, have the amphitheater down at Mount Rushmore, nothing. But I just did a little research, a little checking, this, that, and the other, and lo and behold, it cost me absolutely not one penny whatsoever. Not one penny whatsoever for the amphitheater and all. Now, I had to provide my own sound equipment, all that. You know, you could use their sound equipment and stuff. But I actually had the whole amphitheater and all that. And I did it under my religious rights. And that's how it didn't cost me nothing. And that's why I know we have the religious rights to cannabis and hemp. And if we all stood up, the Constitution plainly says no man shall write any law governing my religious belief. If they do, it's nil and void. I don't have an off-the-wall tin hat religion, church quack up cannabis in Indiana or nothing like that. I'm going straight out of Christianity. And I even go out of King James into the Hebrew Bible. And it tells me cannabosum was in the anointing oil. It's never been a drug. It's a healing herb that should have never, ever, ever been taken away. Period. But, yeah. Hey, somebody say something. Let's get on another one if you want to. Carry it on. Jog my memory. But yeah, that was so cool meeting Roscoe Meeks. Rapid City, South Dakota is where the first Bad Cop No Donut bumper sticker was given out. And it was given to a lady cop, and she denied it. She didn't want it. I've got all them videos. I do. And they're hidden away on, well, not hidden away, but they're locked away on flash drives and hard drives I can't get to right now. We got another idiot that instead of here, he's trying to do it over the my phone messages. Y'all got to excuse these people. For some reason, I live rent free in a couple of idiots' heads. Stick around long enough, you'll figure it out on your own. I have forgiven them for it, but I sure hope Yahweh takes care of them when they go to meet him, because they're full of demons. You know, anybody that wants to do that, because I don't think I'm wrong when I say this mission is not for me. The whole 10 years was not for me, although it saved my soul and put me in touch with Yahweh. Oh, I knew Jack Herer was a troll. I bet Bison knew. When Bison watches this, I bet Penny was. Any one of my friends over on Facebook that sees this and the comments, they're going to tell you just like I did that we knew that was one of the troll idiots. But see how the good Lord uses them troll idiots? because uh, 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 hey, Michelle, see how the good Lord used him tonight? Check this out. Check this out, though, Michelle. Look how the good Lord used him again tonight. The good Lord uses him all the time. I wouldn't have talked about Jack Hara. I wouldn't have told you about Mount Rushmore and all. You know what I mean? So by him coming on here with the name Jack Hara, I'm gonna talk about Mount Rushmore and the dedication to Jack Hara. So he opened a big door for our discussion tonight. Ain't he so cool? I know this is your whole journey. Oh, the best experience through the whole journey, hands down, my friend. There's actually two of them. It's actually two of them, and it's kind of the same but not. Okay, the two favorite things on this whole journey happened right where Scooter is in Indiana, in Kokomo, Indiana, at the Howard County Healing Fields. Now, me and the president of that company, organization, we don't see eye to eye. He's a liar. I'll tell him that to his face. And the old one that he replaced, he was a bad person, but he wasn't a liar, and he didn't steal money from me like the first one did. And I'm not banned from nothing, you idiot. Yeah, these guys tell lies all the time. They're all upset because the first church of the crap church of cannabis there and whatnot, they weren't asked to be in the Fountain Square parade. I was. Okay. And after that, I was asked to come to the healing fields. And there I shook a bunch of veterans' hands and promised to be their voice. Oh, I'm not gonna run nobody down or call them names. No. We call Scooter Scooter. Anyhow, and I'm not trying to run down Jim Prophet. He did lie. He says he made a refund and stuff. If that's what you're talking about, and I've got screenshots and stuff of all that. Um, I may go out there next year or whatnot and file a suit and get that straightened out if they want to go that route. I mean, um, it all goes back to I shook people's hands that are dead now and told them that I would represent them and all. And yeah, see, the idiot says how he got the refunds. He's the one that caused all the problems out there. And but until I go out there and get it in court, who cares? Nobody can change the fact. And let's get back to the question. Even his stupidity, even the fact, even if I was told I couldn't ever come back there, nobody can change the fact that they asked me to be the voice of the vets there. Okay. Bill Levin and all them got butt hurt when that happened and how popular I became out in the healing fields with the vets. It's Jimmy Shaw, part his fault. He's one of the people that asked me to come. Okay, I didn't know Bill Levin then was going to get on his ass for that or nothing. But there's not one person out there to tell you I've ever done anything wrong there. First time I was allowed, they all loved me on the hill. Second time I wasn't allowed to park there. I had to park down in the overflow. Third time I went, I wasn't allowed to come in either place. So I parked outside. And the fourth time, when I think the fourth time, one of the times is when I had this. It was when I was parked in the field. In 17, I parked in the overflow. And this got christened that year by a vet. Not a Vietnam vet, but a vet. And I got videos of that. So, no matter what, that will always be my two favorite events and stuff is when this one was christened at the healing fields with the vets that love me. I don't care if the person that runs the place or whatnot don't like me. Not everybody likes you. Maybe he don't like cannabis. I mean, I don't care what reason. Y'all should know how I am. I love everyone, but I'm not going to kiss no one's ass neither. You know, I've never done nothing wrong at them healing fields. The only thing that's been done wrong, and the people that know about it and been following me, they know it, and I've got all the paperwork to prove it. Okay? The first time, the guy named Hacksaw, um, I gave him $100 for membership and camping fees and stuff. He accepted it. A couple months later, I hear that I'm not an associate member, whatnot. I go there, and he tells me that, and that was when I wasn't allowed to be on the property or the overflow. And I'm like, well, what about my money? And he did give me my camp. Well, he forgot about the camping. He gave me my membership, and I'm like, whoa, Hacksaw, what about the camping and entrance fee I paid? You know, if I can't come in, and he did give me it back. Okay, well, when he was kicked out, and the next year I went back with the new president and all, the fee was $150 to be an associate member, and they said I could be an associate member. Okay, and I paid $150, and then boom, with the idiot troll and whatnot. Supposedly, I'm not a. I don't know. I don't know until I get there or go into court. I don't know. You know, Jim Probert will not talk to me and tell me if I am not allowed there or nothing. He won't talk to me on the phone about it or nothing. So it's something we probably will have to put in court, or show up. You know what I mean? And I will do one or the other sometime in my life. And I know at one time he stated that he sent me a refund or was going to, and then I heard they don't give refunds. But you can't take money from someone to be associate member and stuff and then not give them their money back. Never. So, hey, let's say bye-bye to Jack Harrer here. Say bye-bye to Jack Harrer. He's just an idiot. We all know who he is. Um, and if any one of you know this, the same guy that's talking about the veteran fields and all, and claiming how he got the money and all, okay, that's the exact words, and I can show you videos and stuff. That's what the guy we call Scooter. Okay, I can show you messages, and I can play you the same voice of that guy, and he calls our veterans cocksuckers. He flat out calls any veteran that supports me in any way, shape, or form a cocksucker. He calls black people the N word. Okay. They try and spread on the internet that I'm racist and stuff. Hell, I got a mutt family. I got a black grandchild, Spanish grandchild, white grandchild. I love my mutt family. You know what I mean? But they try and do their bullshit and then turn it around on me. Like the Bong father, he beat his wife, so now he tells people I beat my dogs. They made up a lie and a picture and stuff and said that I abused a child. That's one of the main reasons I'm stopping in Topeka on Monday. Come on down. You know, supposedly I'm going to be served a warrant and papers and stuff. Come on down. Come on down. I don't want these people hiding behind the internet like they do. I want them to step up and be a man, be a woman. You know, you're going to accuse somebody of something. Step on up to the plate. I'll step up to your face and call you a liar. If you're a liar, I will. I will. And you can either tell me I'm wrong, punch me out, or whatever, but I'm man enough to step up to your face and tell you what you are. I've always been that way, you know? And then you went back to the phone instead of the Jack Harrer thing. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, he said he even called me a cocksucker on the outside of the envelope that he sent the puzzle pieces. What an idiot. But see, the good Lord uses him. And like I say, I forgive him in all my heart. Now, I'd like to see law enforcement do their job and do something about him because he's very racial. You know, that's hate crimes and stuff, calling people the N-word and stuff like that, and veterans cocksuckers and stuff. No matter what he has in his feeble mind against me, Why would he say that about other veterans and my supporters? To me, that's just stupid and crazy. Stupid and crazy. Oh, now this the Bong father's sending messages now. Oh, the Bong father. Y'all need to go check his channel out. He needs some subscribers over there. He's got all of 8, I think. Um, and please do. I mean, if y'all want to go look at his videos and what he says about me and whatnot, please go over there. Please comment, whatever. I mean, I don't care. I've shared some of his videos and stuff because people on my Facebook page knows that it's all a lie. Um, Shit, from the first time I ever met the Bong father, it was nothing but lies. We didn't know it in the beginning. Penny was the one that figured it out. Man, she figured it out first, and I even told her she was wrong, but she would tell you I apologized to her. And see, that's the thing. No one. No, let me turn these idiots off. No one is perfect. The last person that was close to being perfect, if not perfect, they crucified. Okay, but the secret to life, the more truth you tell, not lies, the more truth you tell, and the more you help others, not yourself, but others, the better your life is. You know, this last 10 years has been 10 years of best of my life. Not because I got a bunch of money and I'm doing this and that. Look how I live and whatnot. I can't afford a shower every day or nothing. Every penny I make, I put back into it. It's the spiritual journey that I've got out of it. It saved me, my soul, and you can't put a price on that. And that's why I forgive these people. You know, do I want them punished? Would I like to see them their lives and stuff brought forward? Yeah, yeah, I really would. And you know, I don't want no harm to any of them. Like the Wicked Witch in Topeka, I hope like heck she would show up. Hey, Will, how you doing? I hope like heck that she would show up just so I could get her name and serve papers on her, you know, to bring her in court. I don't even want to talk to her till it's on a witness stand. Period. Same with the other two idiots, really, but I don't see me going out to Rochester, New Hampshire this year, maybe next year. I don't see me going to Indiana this year, maybe next year. But if I can get this lady's name in Topeka when I get there Monday or whatnot, oh, just like I did Walmart in Georgia, I'll be down at court Monday that same day. I'll file the paperwork and they serve them, and then I find out when the court date is. And it'll probably be 2 months away or whatever. I'll come back. I'll come back to it. I guarantee you, just like I did Walmart. Now, Walmart has funds to pay, and I can make fun of them and make them pay. A person like this, I'll probably never see a penny out of it or nothing. But I'll be able to prove to the world what liars they are right then and there. And to me, that's worth it. That's worth it. Now, who knows? Maybe she got a business or something. I would recuperate. Hey, Bison, how you doing? Hey, 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 hey. Oh, we had, I don't know if you see where it says Jack Hara deleted messages. We had old Scooter on here, and I could tell it was Scooter just from all the things he was saying about the healing fields and stuff. Yeah, I love it. Thank y'all for helping me build this channel up. And Bison, you missed it. Oh, Scooter. By Scooter picking the name Jack Hara, he got me telling everybody the story about Mount Rushmore and all. I didn't know what the heck to talk about or nothing, you know, I do. And I'll be thinking, and then all of a sudden Jack Hara pops up. I knew right away it had to be him. Or one of them. I didn't know it's Scooter, but I knew it had to be one of them. So, you know, you kind of play along. And that's, hey, did you know that we had the Mount Rushmore event, you know, tribute to Jack Hara? And of course, I thanked him for you know, coming back to life and talking with me. He said he was talking from hell. Oh, goodness sake. Good Lord, still using them boys. Good Lord is still using them boys. They just not smart enough to see it. You see the message earlier? Um, there's the video of the cops that came. Okay. I get a stupid message from one of them. Who knows who it is? There's at least four of them now. I don't think it was the Wicked Witch, so it was one of the three guys. I get this stupid message about me harassing cops again. How the hell was I harassing cops on that video? How do you call that so delusional, man? But that's what a lot of people like is the videos. Um, just like when the city guy, I think, came up or whatever, and the kids from the dispensary and whatnot, and Miss Glores said education, there you go, advocate and educate, and that's what it's all about. When I get to tell these officers about George Washington, Thomas Jefferson trading seeds, when I get to tell them about Abraham Lincoln's favorite thing to do was smoke his pipe full of sweet hemp and play the harmonica, that's educating people. Now, what they do with it or not, I don't know. And I do this with everybody, not just the cops. Y'all know this. I do this with everybody. So that's why when trolls or someone like that says, "Well, what do you do?" Well, it's obvious. I got your attention. And then if you want to learn, I'm going to talk and try and teach you something. To me, that's work. That is work. Ain't no difference in a drug counselor or anything else. And I don't have an 8 to 5 or nothing. I set up 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm still open now if people want to come talk to me. As long as my lights are on, somebody knocks on the door or walks up, I talk to them. So, maybe it's not the most important job and whatnot, but I tell you one thing, a lot of time it's a very thankless job and I don't get paid for it. But I knew that when I hit the road and I don't ask to be paid for it. Now, if I write the book or somebody wants to buy the movie or book rights, yeah, then I would expect to get some money for it. I do this for my rewards after I leave this earth. It has nothing to do with the rewards when I get on earth. And that's about that. Hey, what else y'all want to talk about? Anybody got anything they'd like to talk about? Come on, somebody say something. Somebody type something. Hey, I'm not even on the I'll be damn, one vote. Don't you hate that? Damn, don't you hate that? And a lot of times you get so aggravated, you got to walk away from it and go back. Oh, you tear something up. Yeah, man, that's a bummer. But I'm getting popular enough on YouTube now that I don't have to. I was going through an app before that lets you go on YouTube without having a big audience, and I just yesterday, out of the blue, tried and according to YouTube, I've got enough people now that I can go just straight live through YouTube. So that's pretty cool. Except I got to get used to all that, and that's why hey, we're gonna go. There you go. Wow, wow, man. Can you get heat up into it? Maybe heat the bolt? Is that a possibility, or I don't know. Sounds like you need to put some PV blaster on it and let it set overnight and stuff. Shouldn't be breaking extensions and swivels. Damn. Damn. Oh no, you don't want to have to replace them, man. No, you don't have to replace them. That's when you take a break and mellow out. And it's funny. Even putting the engine in this by myself, uh, I got to a spot, like the vacuum liners, and just get so damn frustrated you quit. Walk away from it for 5 minutes, an hour, whatever. Just leave it alone. That one bolt you can't get in, or this, that, and the other. The harder you try, the worse it is. You walk away and whatnot, come back, and I'll be damned. The very second later, it fits in and stuff, and you're like, well, what the hell was I doing different? I don't listen to any. Um, I don't listen to any music going down the road. Oh, well, yeah, that's a good one. Spray it down with PB, try and heat it up. Nothing else, break it off and retap it. Um, I don't really like listening to stereo going down the road in the motorhome. Number one, you'd have to play it pretty loud to really enjoy it in here. And I like listening to the engine, the tires, and stuff like that. So I'll play music when I'm stopped and stuff like that. But driving down the highway, I've always been. I like to listen to that engine. I like to listen to my surroundings. I learned that from being on the tuna boats and stuff. Heck, I'd be dead asleep, and the captain dropped the engine RPM 1 or 2 hundredths, and I'd pop up. What's wrong? What's wrong? It's just something. Yeah, I don't listen to music going down the road. Uh, well, remember, I just put the flywheel in this one. That was fun. That was fun putting the flywheel in this one. But at least it ain't. I'm not crawling underneath there and turning the flywheel with a screwdriver every morning or afternoon. So I'm glad I did that. They're my babies. For dogs that I beat every day, like the trolls say, they sure love me. They sure love me for being beat every day, huh? Yeah, my fur babies. Well, anything else anybody would like to? Well, duh. It's going to fight you every which way it can. Like Rayoon, yeah. You notice how I can't get him to growl at me? Remember how I used to pet him and he'd go, I mean, you can go watch the videos from 2 years back before I got her. The more I'd pet him, the more he'd act mad. He don't do that no more. She broke Jack. I'd say, fuck you, Jack. Remember, I couldn't say there and say, fuck you, Jack. Look at that. Fuck you, Jack. Remember when I couldn't do that at all? Boy, he'd be all over. She broke him. She broke him. First time he did that to me when I got her, she got up on him and started riding him, buddy, and said, I'm queen of the house. You ain't going to do that. And he quit doing it. Now, if I'm outside and tell him Bucky Jack or flip him off, he'll go off, but not inside the house. Oh no, he ain't lost his hearing. If I'm outside the door, oh, he'll go off. But inside, Ah. Oh, the motorhome is going to be just fine. It'll get me back to Arizona. I've got one concern and one concern only, and that's the passenger side front tire. Um, yeah, the passenger side front tire ain't looking good. If it'd make 1,000 miles, I'd be so blessed. But everything other than that, I think it'd be just fine. Um, you know, um, the body, the suspension, all that's getting pretty well worn. To go do another cross country, um, one should probably put new tie rods, ball joints, shocks, everything on it. I mean, it is more than done what it was supposed to do in its life. More than done that. Most people don't put 100,000 miles in 6 years on a motorhome or 7 years. So, hey, I don't believe it. My comments are staying up. Oh, I said that and then they went away. They just bark if they heard a doorbell, maybe. Uh, they don't really know what a doorbell is. Yeah, they don't really know what a doorbell is. Doggone it, I got the fan blowing, my nose hair's itching. You're my pretty girl, aren't you? You're my old ornery man, aren't you? Well, my friends, I think I'm going to get out of here, get the dogs fed their meal of the night, and walked. Listen to a couple of chapters out of the Bible, say my prayers, and go to bed. Huh? That sound like a good idea, kids? Look at this. Just like they know, huh? Just like they know. Huh? Yeah. Oh, just like y'all know. So, any last comments, questions, concerns? Now would be a good time to put them out. I'll be back on Facebook tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I'll be back on YouTube at 4:20 and 8 p.m. tomorrow, or live if some reason I need to go live. And then Monday I'll do story time. And that's about it. Uh, oh, I'll be damned. Damn, Will. You don't have good luck with vehicles. Good thing my trolls don't pick on you. They're saying I'm always breaking down and begging for money and stuff. Look, 10 years I've been on the road, how little I broke down. For all the miles I put on, how little I broke down. And a lot of times it was warranty, like the alternator and the fuel pumps and stuff. But you have some pretty bad luck with some of your vehicles. Poor mistreated girl. Oh, I just beat you so bad, didn't I? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yeah. See how she flinches, how scared she is of me? Mwah, 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 mwah. Uh, Peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream. United we stand, and we try, folks. We can all get along. Thank you so much for joining in and helping me out and everything. I love each and every one of you. Give it a like, share it to people, let them know, please come to my channel. we can talk and choke more. So until next time, peace out, y'all. Say goodbye.